Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Flora Sky. In the last episode we arrived here in Hotasita City and we did some exploring here and we were preparing to take on the gym here, the flying type gym. But before we do that, a quick look at the team. As you can see, Ninjaski is still fainted. But one other thing that I just want to mention is that actually, if you remember just at the end of the last episode, we did a little... We did a double battle here in the, what's it called? The Hotasita restaurant, and what you can do is you can come back in here. This is a daily event that's been programmed into the game, and essentially you can challenge a different pair of trainers each day. So I don't know whether actually we can challenge both of these. So we've got Kurt and Jizz, who have a crocodile and an unpheasant. Interesting. That is sort of like the worst possible scenario for my Dusclops, it must be said. So we're going to double edge the crocodile, and we're going to hopefully take it out. Oh, nowhere near. Bite is going to come in on our Dusclops. Thankfully it's only Bite, not Crunch, which is good. Swagger is going to come in and is going to make a mockery of what of our... So we're going to get the burn on... Really? Okay, no, oh, Citrus, okay, that's good, that's good. So, Dusclops, now I want you to Willow the Unpheasant. And on Slacking's turn, I could heal, or I could... I might want to heal my Dusclops. I mean, my Dusclops lived that bite. There's a significant chance that we're going to get swaggered by the frickin' Unpheasant though. So let's just heal. Let's see what you want to do. So you're going to bite again onto the Slacking this time. That's fine. You're going to swagger my Dusclops, like I suggested it would. We're going to be confused. Please cut through. Ah, of course not. So anyway, you are now going to, we're still going to try and Willow that, and you're at +1. So let's Strength the Unpheasant. Ah, really? Wing attack comes through and Dusclops flinches. Wonderful. So that was an awful turn all round. So, still, we're going to Willow and we're going to heal. Bite comes in, Swagger, we're already confused. And again we heard ourselves in confusion. So, this time we're going to heal on your turn. And we're going to try and land a Strength. We're at +4, so that's going to hurt. Don't take me out, doesn't. Wing attack onto the wrong Pokemon. And finally the crocodile goes down, thankfully. So I can go to level 44. So, now, let's just... Hyper Potion up on our Slacking, and at the same time we're going to swap you out for our Wailord. And now what we can do is we can Shadow Punch. No, we can't Shadow Punch. We can Willow and Water Spout. Not really, Surf. To be fair, Surf is just as useful. And we miss Willow, which is annoying. But there we go, Surf comes through, it's going to take out the Unpheasant. Goodbye, thank God. My brother and me, who are tougher, that's not important, together we will something. And it's so cool you made your Pokemon so strong. Might is right and you know it. So we got another double battle here. Maybe they sort of stack up. Because it's been just a couple of days since I last recorded. Anyway, we do want to just heal up. This is good experience for my team. So there's definitely a good reason to do these battles, and we also want to move Gallade. So you two, Mol. So we've got probably sisters. Oh, Senior and Julia, Mol and Zeg have Noctowl and Ariados. So we want to Ember the Ariados, and we want to Psychic the Ariados as well. Goodbye. Down goes the Ariados. Noctowl is So we're going to bring in an Umbreon. Noctowl's going to use Foresight. We're going to identify my Rapidash. We're going to Stomp on the Noctowl, and we're going to Shockwave the Noctowl as well. Noctowl flinches. We're going to use Dark Bomb, which is an interesting, a new move. Down goes the Noctowl. Lovely jubbly. So we're now going to see Espeon. Okay, so... no, so what we want to do is we want to Ember the Umbreon and Iceberg the Umbreon. I really want to freeze it, which is kind of Flame of Rage. So we're going to get Flash Fire. So we're actually going to get boosted because of that, which is really nice. So again, we'll Ember, and we will actually... It probably is worth swapping out to Dusclops, because I don't think this Umbreon's going to be too, actually, like, physically focused. Just Confuse Ray, okay. So again, we want to Ember the Umbreon, and we want to Shadow Punch the Espeon. Fortunately, of course we hit ourselves in Confusion. We have yet to fail doing that. Let's take out this Espeon. Dusclops, again, is completely immune. So that's good, down you go. I would love to see you... Ah, really? Every single time so far. And we miss. It's just awful luck. Dark Bomb misses. Okay, so you have Synchronized, that's fine, but we were already burnt, so that's actually not an issue for me. Oh no, we weren't already burned, maybe. So anyway, now we want to Ember, and we want to heal. And please avoid Confuse Ray. Oh, every single time. I just want to land. There we go, Ember. I should have actually... Yeah, I should definitely have frickin' Nightshaded. Anyway, down you go. Jesus. That was annoying, but anyway. Did I just win, or did I lose, she says. And then... I don't worry about winning or losing, I keep my Pokemon with me because I love them. So some nice double battles there to start off this episode, and now we are going to head over to the Hotosita Gym because we need to, once we defeat the gym leader here, we'll hopefully get the Feather Badge, and then with the Feather Badge we'll get lots and lots of items from the previous city, and that will all help us progress through the game that little bit further. So we'll heal up. Also, the other thing I want to do is, when we leave this town, we need to see if we can find a Lotad in our box. I believe we should have one. So, anyway, flying types. Leader Iris, the bird user taking flight into the world. So, now, obviously, Ninjask and Gallade are two Pokemon who really don't like flying types. Everyone else is sort of okay with them. But we'll have to see what sort of types we see, actually, in this gym. Hotosita Gym leader Iris is a master of flying type Pokemon. She's waiting at the back of this gym behind the rotating doors. She's waiting for new challengers who are willing to try. So let's see. When Iris takes to battle, her face shines with beautiful determination. I'm not letting you witness that lovely sight. Birdkeeper Humberto has an Unpheasant. So, it's nice to check, just because obviously, so what are you going to go for? Wing Attack. Okay, that's fine. Water Spout is still more powerful in this situation than Surf, so let's see how much that does. That's a good amount. We're going to Swagger Me. We're not going to do any of that rubbish. So let's just Ember. Goodbye. Down goes the Unpheasant. A good start. Ember is still so annoying on our Rapidash. Wish we had something better. Don't get distracted staring at Iris or you'll go crashing down in a heap. Okay, so we've got a double battle here. If we are going to do this, let's swap you. Behold the elegant battle style of bird Pokemon, and Iris taught me personally, you can't beat me easily. Got Birdkeeper Jared and Picnicker Ashley here, who sent out a Togetic and a Swablu. So both, interesting that they're both like Slightly lower level than I would have thought they would be. Okay, so Screech, you do actually have to select. Let's Screech the Togetic, and let's Will-O-Wisp the Swablu. I was hoping that we wouldn't see loads of normal type. So you're going to burn my Dusclops, and you're going to Safeguard. And we're obviously going to get our speed boost here. We can now, let's just Air Cutter, and it's better for us to actually swap out here. We should go to our Slacking. You're going to use Follow Me, so that's useful. That means that Air Cutter is going to land on that Togetic, which is at -2. Make that. And Takedown is really not going to do anything to us, so we don't need to worry about that. So Air Cutter on you, and we can just Strength. I don't think Swablu's really going to tank a Strength from a Slacking. Skarmory is now that. Now there's a Pokemon that you actually need to worry about. Another Swablu. Okay. So let's Screech the Skarmory, and we're obviously going to have a turn of waiting here. So let us heal our Rapidash. And we miss our Screech, which does not help. Air Slash is going to come in and do a load to us. I'm hoping we're going to see Mirror Move, which is going to fail, because actually, yeah. So Ninjask has pretty much used up all of its usefulness here, so we're going to actually have to swap out. I want you to Strength the Swablu. Again, down goes the Swablu. We have a Staravia to finish off, and Intimidate is unfortunately going to lower my attack, but that's really not so much of an issue. It's only an issue on our Slacking. So now let's Ember the Skarmory, and go out into... There must be something better we could do. Let's just heal up on Ninjask. Okay, Ember's going to land on Skarmory, do a load of damage, that's really good. Staravia's going to use Takedown and miss. Skarmory's going to use Agility, and that's that. So let's Ember again on our Skarmory, and then Slacking is now back in action. You're at -1, so let's Double Edge the Staravia. There's -1 Double Edge, still takes it out. That's just the power of Slacking. Obviously, Staravia, again, not a fully evolved Pokemon, so it's sort of understandable to an extent. Down goes the Skarmory. In comes Noctowl. We can just Ember and like we're going to loaf around, but then we can Ember and we can Strength. So that should do a number on those two. There we go, nice. Thanks to Iris, the people of Hotaceeta can live without fear. A trainer has to be smart to keep up with unexpected turns of events. Do you have the smarts to get to our leader? Another double battle awaits us, and the only thing I want to do is... True, let's use that on... The only thing I want to do is just heal up. I think we do have the berry for burn. Defrost's healer burn, there we go. Use on Dusclops. So, once more, we're going to hope for some non-flying normal Pokemon here, but anyway. There's no need for Iris, I do need to deal with you, I'm plenty good enough. The lovers of bird Pokemon aspire to join this gym. As a member of this gym, I'm not allowed to lose. Camper Flint and Birdkeeper Eduardo, spelled with a W for some reason, have a Pelipper and a Drifloon, so a ghost type, which is actually really good news for my Dusclops, assuming that we might not outspeed, but we should have a decent chance here. So, I'm going to assume Shadow Punch is going to take out the Drifloon. It is not, obviously, and we miss Screech once more. This is, yeah, so you're going to stockpile, that's fine. Pelipper is going to use Mist. Oh yeah, Drifloon is really fast, forget about that. In comes the Shadow Punch. That is not going to take you out, so I should have, definitely, if I wanted to, I should have screeched the Drifloon, if anything. So anyway, we should Swords Dance and Shadow Punch the Drifloon again. You're going to knock me off, so we're going to knock off the Nugget, which I completely forgot was even there. Both of these Pokemon are stockpiling. The stockpile doesn't do anything until you swallow, though, so I'm not too worried. That's a scary Pokemon. That's Fury Cutter you, and Nightshade you as well. Pelipper protects, which is wonderful. The one thing I'm worried about at the moment is just that Pelipper deciding it wants to join the party and start air slashing all over my Ninja. You agility, but I'm already much faster than you with Ninja, so as long as this Fury Cutter lands, I think that should take out the Honchkrow. Yes, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ninjask grows to level 44, fighting off against all of these flying Pokemon, doing a brilliant job, it must be said. Pelipper is going to stockpile again. Nightshade is going to... Obviously, if they do have Nightshade, though, that does imply that they would most likely have Swallow, which does actually really reduce the moveset that they can actually have. Fortunately, we don't take out Pelipper in that. You actually regain health using Swallows, that's fine. But we can Fury Cutter and Nightshade once more. And unfortunately, that's going to reduce my Fury Cutter down to being completely useless. Let's see what's going to be brought in. In comes a Xatu. So Nightshade is going to be nicely effective. And we can Shadow Punch for... but Air Cutter at +2 is going to come in. Ninjask is going to do the job. Beautifully done. It was too much of a load for me to bear. The world is huge and there are countless tough trainers. I'm going to keep training and make myself even stronger. Iris is cute and she's strong. She's the ultimate leader. Blush. So, we got another. You better know that there are all sorts of flying type Pokemon. You do know that, right? So we've got Birdkeeper Darius here, a single, and he's got a Staraptor, which is a scary Pokemon. So we're going to go into our Dusclops. We want to burn this thing. Oh no, because it can have guts. I believe. Staravia is a guts Pokemon. So Slacking, come on now. Wing attack, he's going to do a bunch to me. But double edge. Yes, that's what we want to see. Slacking. Coming through with the power. Staraptor does not have the defense that I needed. Just live for that. So, we need to come through here. Knock that up. Okay, so... what we actually need to do is that. And then that. Okay, so there is Iris, looking much like the Iris of Gen 5 that everyone knows. Interesting, so I do have that Thunderbolt. I need to work out which Pokemon is getting that Thunderbolt. Let's heal up our Slacking. I should have some... do you have anything lower than those for healing, or is it just that? No, just Lemonade. So Lemonade's my worst healing item at the moment. So we'll heal up everyone to max. Interesting that that guy obviously had level 43, so yeah, we can expect some pretty tough level, some pretty high level Pokemon here. Now, I'm going to start off with the nuke, that is Slacking. We're just going to send in Slacking at first, and whatever comes in, we just double edge, and hopefully it kills. To you, I'm Iris. I'm the leader of the Hotel City Pokemon Gym. I have become one with bird Pokemon and have soared to the skies. However, grueling the battle, we have triumphed with grace. Witness the elegant choreography of bird Pokemon and I. So we do have Iris. It is Iris. I don't know why they chose her for. And of course, a Skarmory is the Pokemon she sends out, the one that I really don't want to see. Now, I could counter here, but it's a lot safer for me to just go into Rapidash because there is always the chance that it's not going to do anything. So you're going to Aerial Ace me. That's going to do 28 points of damage. We're going to get an Ember off that is super effective. 2-hit KO. Maybe not with lefties. Net the leftovers does not save the Skarmory. Skarmory goes down in 2 hits from Rapidash. Lovely, lovely. Well done, Rapidash. Next Pokemon is the Pelipper. So this is the time we do go into Gallade. Shockwave may well not take this Pelipper out, but no, it does not. But we want to see. You're going to Toxic me. Okay, that's okay. That's certainly not the worst thing that could have happened though. We're going to Protect. Okay, rack up with poison damage, but Shockwave's going to come through. Didn't try for the double Protect, thankfully, and we do outspeed, which is another good thing to know. So we're going to send in Staraptor next. This is, again, time for the... Okay, yes, we do get intimidated. I forgot about that. Oh, I could counter here. Now, we've got a Double Edge. Double Edge does a good amount of damage for that. You're going to Double Team. That's not what we want to see. That is very much not what we want to see. Close combat! Okay, I completely forgot you got close combat. Still, we should outspeed, and strength should take you out. Although, Hyper Potion, of course. And we miss? Oh yeah, because you've got a double team up. Forgot about that. Okay, so, ouch, close combat is obviously fighting type move. You obviously do get some recoil damage, which is actually rather useful for me. We could actually just bank on them on this Staraptor continually hurting itself in with recoil damage. Close combat does 90 damage. So if we just take another one, close combat. There we go. Okay, now I think Double Edge should take you out from here. And we miss. Of course we miss. The one time we don't want to miss. We should live. We do live. Now, I'm expecting her to heal, so I'm just going to heal up. Nope, you're actually not going to heal. Okay. Ah, we miss. Close combat comes in, and you die to recoil. Okay, so kind of cheap, but nonetheless we will take it, certainly. So Braviary is next. We're going to go into a Dusclops here. I'd love to burn this thing. I'm pretty sure Braviary is not one of the Pokemon that gets... Please land. Ah. Okay, you're going to fly for some reason. Ah, really? I just want one... Yes, there we go. Okay, we got the Willow on. So that's going to obviously continue to do some damage over time. What we now want to do is... I'm going to assume if Fly is its main attacking move, that's not a terrible thing. That means that Gallade should be able to... We should be able to scout for it relatively simply. You're going to fly now. Okay, good. So if I... Agility. You're going to fly me. That's not going to do too much. That burn is going to hopefully start racking up the damage. As we do land an Ember, which is good, given that Pokemon obviously does have a double team up. We now can actually heal. Healing is, when you've got a Pokemon like this, which obviously wants to, use moves like this, it's always good to just be able to heal. I'm pretty sure that does not do enough. So Ember again lands, which is great. You're doing a great job of landing your moves at the moment, Rapidash. So we'll heal up Rapidash just to be sure. Fly comes in, we don't want any crits here. And let's see. Hyper Potion once more, okay. So at least it's not a full restore. Which is, obviously a good thing. The issue with Gallade is obviously Gallade... Okay, that is the perfect thing that could have happened there. Because now I can Shockwave, and Shockwave is guaranteed to hit because it ignores any accuracy. You are going to fly. Does Shockwave hit now? I don't think it does. So if we just go out to, say, Rapidash, which was tanking your hits really nicely, in comes the Fly, you're going to get hurt by your burn. We Ember, we miss, unfortunately, the first time. You're going to fly, but you're going to get hit by that burn. We can Lemonade up. We're going to fly. Obviously, the burn, because this Braviary is obviously holding leftovers. It's not, cutting through quite as much as I might want. But there we go. That should get taken out in the air just as it was going to fly. The Braviary goes down. Lovely. Again, using Burn, which is really good. So essentially Dusclops gets the kill there, which is nice. Unpheasant is next. Another Pokemon we can try to burn. Normally, Unpheasant gets Super Luck, which increases the chance of critical hits. You're again going to double team. Every single one of your Pokemon seems to want to double team on me. You have a Lumberry. And we get the burn that time. Thank you very much. Wow, two burns in a row there on from our Dusclops. So Dusclops doing the finest of work. We're now going to heal our poison. Do we have anything to heal? Yes, we do. On Gallade. Gallade gets cured of poisoning. You are again going to use Fly, so that's good to know. Obviously you could swap out here, but there's really no point. What we really want to do is just heal up. Go into... So now, if we go into our Gallade, you are going to most likely fly. Yeah, you do fly. I don't... It's whether a fly is going to take me out from an Unpheasant. So I'm going to heal and hope that it doesn't. It's going to hurt, but it doesn't take me out. So that's a Shockwave. And with burn damage, that is going to be a dead Unpheasant. Goodbye. Down goes the Unpheasant. Lovely. And we defeat Leader Iris. That was quite a nice little battle there. You know, lots of swapping, lots of interchange. Our team is working really nicely, actually, so quite happy with that. Alright. Never before have I seen a trainer command Pokemon with more grace than I. A recognition of your prowess. We get 4,600 Pokedollars, and... Oh, I will be late. The contest master rank was begun. You know, I very like the Pokemon... You know, I very... Obviously, she enjoyed... I really like the Pokemon contests. I spent many times to prepare for this. I must hurry. Sorry. So... We are not going to get our gym badge yet. So, okay, yeah, we've spoken to you. So, interesting. So, I believe it was the city below us that is the contest city, so we need to head back there. But before we do that, let's see if I do have a Lotad in here. So let's deposit in our... do we have any Lotads? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Lotad, withdraw. So the reason we want to do this is that there are two people along the way who both wanted to see... one wanted to see a grass type and one wanted to see a large Lotad. So let's see if we can encounter those people again. Or find those people, I should say. Do we have any repels? We do. Good. So we're back here on Route X. I think it was this way. Was it right at the edge of the map? In a house over here? Oh, you wanted to see grass types. You like grass type Pokemon, do you? I'm so happy you can have this. It's a token of our friendship. So we get TM19 just for showing this woman a grass type. I check trees with my grass type Pokemon. I'm like a tree doctor. So that TM19 is Giga Drain, I believe. So we get Giga Drain. Actually, I just realised that I think there's something we need to do before we head this way, which involves heading back to Hotasita. Because wasn't there a route that we didn't actually check all of the... As we see Wild Skitty, that we actually haven't seen before, so that's good. Let's see if we can... 1, 2, 3... Bingo! We catch ourselves a Skitty! The kitten Pokemon. Skitty's adorably cute behaviour makes it highly popular. Indeed. So, where were you, mister? There's a guy who just wanted to see lots of Lotads. I remember. And we don't have our Surfer, which is a bit silly, but But was it along here? Was it you? Yes, it was. Okay, so I really love being a Lotad, so let's see. So we do have a Lotad, let's show him it. That's big, it might even be bigger than the huge pinecone my big brother saw. Thanks for showing me, this is my thanks, we get an elixir. Okay. Do you know the... Okay. And then I'm assuming what you can do is that, similar to the guy with the magic harp, what you can do is you can continually show him different Lotad as long as they're getting bigger and bigger, and he'll continue to give you items. I think that's how that works. Anyway, so yes, so we have a few trainers down here on this route that we actually haven't faced yet, and I feel like this would be a decent chance to do that. Sorry, I see it, I see it, I see you going down in defeat. Says Psychic Joshua, who sends out a Lunatone. So let's go to our Dusclops. Hypnosis, wonderful. That's not what we want to see. Psywave? Why did that do so much? Is Psywave the one that has varying power? I think it is. Yes, it is. That's the answer to that. Okay, well anyway, we're going to heal, you're going to Psywave me, and you're going to Psywave me again, but you get a really low roll, which is really lucky for me, but bad luck for you. Next, you're going to bring in a Soul Rock, so we'll stay in. We're going to heal up once more. You're going to Rock Slide me, that is nothing. We can Shadow Punch, and Shadow Punch again. Lovely, down goes the Soul Rock and the Lunatone. Dusclops goes to level 46. So I wish I could appear and disappear as if I was Smoke too. So we get a... Okay, so this is actually... these are plants that actually have not... Berries that have been planted, but that you actually need to water, and I've gone down... Oh, tell me it's not. Oh well. My suspicion... Am I now stuck because I don't have a Surfer? I can't be. Okay. Because I don't have a surfing Pokemon and I've just walked down here, I think I might well be stuck. Wild Voltorbs! Another Pokemon we haven't actually encountered around here yet. So, the Ball Pokemon, we get the Ball Pokemon, but I'm a bit worried about this, as we see Wild Machoke. Just cut through here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been down here before, so there was only that Psychic battle, and in doing it, I've actually screwed myself over. Yeah, because we can't go down that way either, so unless any of my Pokemon... Ooh! We might have got super lucky. Can Lotad learn Surf? It's something that you'd think it could. Can it learn Surf? Yes, it can. Thank you. Oh, we get super lucky. Although I'm not sure. Oh no, because we can't actually... it allows us to escape, but just not the way I would want to. So anyway. So we're going to need to zip back round the routes, essentially. If we go to Pokénav, you'll see that we're now up here in Hotacita, and we actually needed to head down to Apulia, which I'm pretty sure we can't do from here. So we're going to actually have to go down, round, and back up again. So just zip through that super fast. Let's just slap on some repels. We're going to need them. Actually, have we fought you? Have we fought you? No, we haven't. Okay, so you. Swimmer Linda would like to battle. Has a Horsey at level 35. And a Seadra, which we'll stay in on. Goodbye. There we go. A strong child trainer, that is so annoying. So I know you probably hear the sort of the hissing sound of my laptop in the background, but honestly, we're just going to actually have to zip through this as fast as possible, because so apologies for this, but yeah, it shouldn't be too long. There you go. Once you have a Surfer, don't throw it away. Would be my tip from this experience, is that if you ever just need to sub out one Pokemon, don't sub out the only Pokemon on your team that can learn Surf, because you could get screwed if you don't. So we've got to zip this way. And you because I can't even make it up route W, can I? I don't think I can make it up route W because it gets stuck. Okay, so I'm going to actually have to head down and then around. So yes, very long-winded route to Puglia, but nonetheless, I believe once what we should do is once we get the badge, obviously we've got various people in Puglia we need to talk to about. Really, come on, round, down. But yeah, there are various people we need to talk to in Puglia about, or Puglia, or however it's pronounced, but anyway. Yeah, there are various people there we need to talk to, and they should hopefully give us Fly, which would be really useful. Yes. If we just fly through this route. Just zip through all of this. Go through Altering Cave once more, and then we will re-arrive in Puglia. Sorry about that, but there we go. Heal up once more, and now. So we need to find the contest building, which I would assume is this one. So, do we need to beat her in a contest battle, or do we just need to find her? You may enter contests together with one or more friends. Would you like to enter a contest? We get a luxury ball just randomly. Okay, so, there she is. Oh no, maybe not. So those are the smart Pokemon. There she is. That's who we want to talk to. There you are. And the winner of the Toughness Contest Master Rank is Iris from Hotasita. See you at the next contest. Ah, Maggie, I won. Sorry again. I will give you the gym badge right now. So we get the feather badge from Iris. Thankfully, you don't actually need to compete or win a contest. That would be an interesting way of making a gym challenge difficult. You know, win a contest. But anyway, with the feather badge, all Pokemon up to level 70, even those received through trade, will obey your every command. You will also be able to use the HM move Fly outside of battle. And we also get TM40, which is Aerial Ace. No Pokemon can avoid it. The Pokemon contest is really impressive, you should try it too. Now I have more ribbons than my friend Caitlin. Do you know her? She's also good at the contests. See you later. So she's going to zip off. I wonder if we see Caitlin around here. Doesn't look like it. So, there we go. So now what we can do is, now that we have the feather badge from Iris, how you doing is, just as I thought you won at the Hotasita Gym, your strength. Perhaps you really are the trainer that I've been searching for. Remember, you have a fan in me, I'll be cheering you from the sidelines. Keep up the great work. So, the feather badge. What are you? We need to speak to. So, I'm just going to zip around here, because we've got to find the people that we need. Can't remember exactly who it was. I think there was someone in this area. You may be a cool trainer, I'll give it to you as a gift. So we're going to get the tea. Just plain old tea. Pokemon contest and Puglia tea. They made the city gets visitors from all over. That's great, right? Okay, so we get Puglia tea. I've been saying knock knock. Do you know of a better word, a phrase that might work? Okay, so still don't understand what's going on there. What about you? They're having the contest battle. And that's the Pokebox person. So, nothing there. We got the Puglia tea from, didn't we already have some? Might be wrong in saying that. Now we're going to get an Aspear berry from that random woman there. Seems like she always gives you a berry. Golden Till. Plate Picks. Nothing there. Sorry about this, just working out who it is we need to talk to. I'm sure there was someone around here who should give us something useful. To come all the way here, yeah, you're really bored. You. For 60 years, I've remained in Puglia honing my skills. I collected a wonderful HM. I bequeath it to you. So we get fly, finally. With it, you can fly anywhere you want. So, there we go. We finally get fly, which is good. So now what I want to do is we need to obviously teach a Pokemon of ours fly. I'm pretty sure none of the ones in our team actually can learn it, because if I remember correctly, I remember seeing like some sort of stat that the only bug type Pokemon that can learn fly are ones that are not half flying type, which I find rather amusing. Anyway, so let's withdraw a flyer, like Starly, and teach Starly fly. And now, so, the next place we need to go, if I remember correctly, we need to fly to Osepak Town, because I'm sure there was someone here who wanted something that we now have. What was that? What did you have? I'm the move tutor, okay. So, heart scale. Which I believe you only get from finding Love Disc, maybe? But anyway. A Sky Pokemon, a Sky Pokemon! They were actually people we hadn't actually spoken to yet, but anyway. You... Mr. Scope, hi young trainer, I worked so hard to develop my tool and finally it is done. Do you want to have it? Oh good, if you bring me the Puglia tea, I'll give it to you. Oh, that's the Puglia tea, can I have it? So given the... We're not Sky. We're there's just another glitch there, obviously that should have said Maggie, but anyway. As I promised, here is my invention. We get the Scope. If there's something that you can't see, you should try it. So, now I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, we were in a position once where we did actually have something which was blocking our way, which was in TA's city. So maybe we should head back there. So, if we go to our Starly and we fly over to TA's, which is just here. Have we been to Malias? We must have. So we've got the large... Was it TA's or was it... It might have been Malias, actually. The cities all sort of... Because obviously they're not like, you know, ones that you remember from... Oh, this does look right. So there's the gym. Look at you. Something unseeable is in the way. I want to use the scope. So if we use the scope here, the invisible Pokemon suddenly attacks us. It is a Mudkip. Why was a Mudkip waiting for us there? Okay, so if we just can we catch this? Assuming we probably could. Of course. So if we just quickly save. This might take a few throws. Just because obviously it's at full health. There we go, now we catch ourselves a Mudkip, the Mudfish Pokemon. Wonder why that was suddenly... Like, the Kecleon I understand, because obviously it's a chameleon. But a Mudkip? Why? Why a Mudkip? So, anyway, we want to heal up. And, oh yeah, we also want to get that Starly out of our team. Deposit Starly into box 4, and we will withdraw out our Wailord. Now, I can't remember what type the gym leader was here, so we'll have to just quickly check that just beforehand. Or maybe we never found out, because we could never enter this area. Anyway, TA City Pokemon Gym Leader Aragi, the gym leader with the beauty of pure water. So it looks like it's a water type gym, and that's not good, because water types are one of the few types that we really don't have any strong counters for. We don't have any decent electric or grass type moves, particularly, obviously, Thunderbolt. Gallade and Slacking can learn Thunderbolt. Might have to go with a special Gallade, which is kind of weird, but Giga Drain. Ninjask can learn Giga Drain. Interesting. Ninjask, do you actually have any reason why I'd want you to? Look at that special attack stat of 64. We'll see how we go with the first few trainers here. I would assume this is likely to be, yes, as you can see, it looks like it's going to be similar to, it's not Sutopolis, and it's not Quan. Anyway, so I can battle with really rare Pokemon if you'd like. So we've got Scientist Anik here, who sends out an Octillery. So level 43. So this is actually, that's pretty good evidence that this is exactly where we should be. And you've got a Feebas. So let's just go to our Ninjas. Ninjas could really be useful here if we set up like Swords Dances, and I just need you to land once. Land once. Flail is literally doing nothing to me. There we go. You should give serious thought to your challenges on Victory Road. So, yeah, some unfortunate little sort of... Oh, really? Are the challenges exactly the same? I would have loved something different. So, let's fall down, and we've obviously got a bunch of trainers down here. You, a graceful glide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting on that performance would be elegant and beautiful. So we've got Beauty Tiffany here, who has a Carvanha, which we got ledge. Probably could and should have strength there, but anyway, we can Fury Cutter the Sharpedo for nice, super effective damage. Slash is going to come in, but we can Fury Cutter once more. And Ninjas grows to level 45 and wants to learn Baton Pass, and now that is something that's really, really interesting. And is it better than Screech is the question. I think it is, because Screech is missing too often for my liking. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it. I like, you know, I was obviously using a Swords Dance Baton Pass Scizor in my Bug Monotype. I want to use a Swords Dance Baton Pass Ninjask in this one. I like Swords Dance Baton Pass, especially with Pokemon like Scizor, like Ninjask with Speed Boost. But anyway, you came all the way here, but you won't get to see Aragi. Not if you lose to me, you won't. Got Scientist Krizir. I wonder why they use, I wonder why it's particularly, I wonder why scientists are here. Seems a bit odd. Dragon Rage. Delayed. Come out here. Hyper Potion, that's fine. We can Shockwave you for nice cold effective damage. Wailord. We'll stay in. How much is that going to do? That does nothing. Water Pulse. Obviously with the chance to confuse. Psychic should do more because of... and obviously has the potential to do just that, to have the Spadef Ball, which is really useful. You might be good enough to avoid being wiped out in one hit by Aragi. Anyway, the Pokemon Gym with a high level in the Hoenn region. That's the TA's gym. Is it? Is it the last? It can't be the last gym. I'm pretty sure we still got one more to do. Rock Water, we'll go into Wailord. I want to see what you want. Spike Cannon is really nothing to worry about. We can Water Spout twice. Nice. Rather than being satisfied by being in a strong gym, I imagine training in other places will make you stronger, but above all, it looks more fun. I train my Pokemon together with Aragi. Don't think I'm a pushover, says Beauty Olivia, who has 3 Pokemon, starting off with a Clamperl, probably with Strength. Brings in a Corphish, which we will go to Dusclops. We're sort of... Obviously I should really be healing my Pokemon here, but anyway. And of course you get the confusion on Water Pulse, which is not fun. Stop. Hyper Potioning! There we go, finally you go down. Floatzel is much more of a threat. Does go down. We also go down with Recoil, which is a bit unfortunate, but there we go. We defeat Beauty Olivia. So we're just going to avoid however many of these last few trainers we can. Let's just put Gallade up front. I should teach you how harsh battles can be, says Beauty Connie, who just has a seeking. So please Oh, please do not have Horn Drill. That moment when you see Horn Attack and you fear it's Horn Drill. Okay, super effective, lovely damage. Fury Attack comes in, don't get 5. Does not get 5. Shockwave is going to take out the secret. Beautiful. Glade goes to a 45. I'll tell you something good. If you want to reach Aragi, you need to walk on each floor tile only once. Indeed. So, now, do we want to do both gym battles in this episode is the question. I think we won't. What we will do is we will do the last trainer battle, and then we'll call this episode to an end, and in the next episode we will take on Aragi at the TA City Gym, at the water-type gym here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my team isn't particularly well-suited to water types, and I will say that quite a lot of the water types that we've currently faced so far have not actually been particularly strong. So, let's have a look. We've got Lady Daphne here, who sends out an Azumarill. Now, there's a strong water type. It looks really odd, though, with that smile. God, that looks weird. Did it always look like that? Did Azumarill always look that spaced out? Anyway, Vaporeon. Oh, God. That's not too fun looking. Anyway, let's, you're going to Surf me. We're going to Willow. You're going to attract me. Wonderful. That's not what I want to see. And we're going to get immobilized by Love. So, we need a non-female Pokemon. We'll go into our Slacking once more. And you don't freeze me, which is wonderful. We're just Double Edge. That should take out the Vaporeon. Indeed it does. And there we go, we defeat everyone here. The grace you bring to battle is fabulous. I'm so fortunate to have found Pokemon. That's what many PokeTubers are probably thinking. Anyway, we will go and heal up, and then that will be it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Pokemon Forest Sky. Sorry we didn't get to do both gym battles, but it gives you something to look forward to in the next episode. In the next episode, we'll obviously do that gym battle, and then I really have no idea where we're going. This is about as far as I remember we could go. I mean, when you look at it, we still haven't been to Surrance Town. Obviously, we've got Victory Road up, the Pokemon League up here. So, I mean, that obviously we're not meant to have done yet. Well, is there anything else which we haven't really been to? I mean, we've done all of this. So, yeah, I mean, it's really just Surrance Town. So it looks like we're going to actually try and get to Surrance Town after we defeat Aragi here at the TA's City Gym. But yeah, like I said, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next.